In this segment, we will focus on what asbestos is and where it came from. Asbestos is a naturally occurring mineral that was formed roughly 400 million years ago, during a period of time known as the tectonic orogeny, a period when the Earth's crust shifted and formed mountain ranges. After these mountains were formed, the molten rock below the Earth's surface cooled over time and created mineral fissures that ultimately crystallized and formed asbestos. The ancient Greek called it amiantos, which in English translated to asbestos. It was described as inextinguishable or unquenchable. The term asbestos is a generic designation commonly used to describe 6 types of mineral fibers that have been commercially exploited. These 6 fibers fall under either the serpentine or amphibole group: chrysotile, amosite, chrausidolite, anthophyllite, actinolite, and tremolite. The first and most common form is chrysotile. Chrysotile is the only asbestos fiber in the serpentine group and was the most popular form of asbestos fiber to add to building materials. It has been said that over 90% of the building materials that have been found to contain asbestos contained chrysotile asbestos. It was mined in several places around the world. Similar to other minerals, asbestos was mined in open-pit quarry-style mines. Chrysotile was mined from various locations around the world, including Chrysotile, Arizona, a small mining town just east of Phoenix; Asbest, Russia, home to one of the world's largest chrysotile asbestos mines that is still operational today; and Asbestos, Canada, a town about 100 miles east of Montreal. In 2020, the town changed its name to Val des Sources. After asbestos was banned in Canada, the residents felt the original town name had too many negative implications. The other group of asbestos fibers is called the amphibole group and includes the following. Amosite was the second most common form of asbestos used. Originally called grunerite and was named after the Swiss-French chemist Emmanuel Louis Gruner, who first discovered the mineral. The term amosite later took over as the common name and is an acronym for the asbestos mines of South Africa. The mine closed in 2001. Chrausidolite. Chrausidolite has a distinctive blue-grey color and is sometimes called blue asbestos. Mines were located in South Africa, Australia, Russia, and the Ukraine. Mining for chrausidolite also stopped in the early 2000s. Anthophyllite. This mineral was mined in Japan until 1970 and in Finland until 1975. Sometimes called Asbolin asbestos. Actinolite is an asbestos mineral and the name of a town in Ontario, Canada. The town was named after the mineral being mined there. The mineral is sometimes called uralite. Tremolite. This asbestos mineral was found more as a contaminant amongst other minerals and is probably most famous for its discovery in Libby, Montana. Home of the zonalite mine. Gold miners discovered vermiculite in Libby in 1881 and the Zonalite Company was formed. The mine was purchased by W.R. Grace in 1963, who operated it until 1990 when it closed due to asbestos liability. Zonalite was sold all over the world. It is said that as much as 80% of the world's supply of vermiculite may have originated in Libby. You can find it today in the attics and wall cavities of older buildings. According to the US EPA's website, vermiculite found in older buildings should be assumed to contain asbestos. Because the asbestos was not intentionally added or thoroughly mixed with the vermiculite, sampling can lead to false negative results. Not all vermiculite contains asbestos, but much of the supply from Libby did. Vermiculite is still used today as a soil amendment and an insulation product. Although no other sources of vermiculite are currently known to be contaminated with asbestos, one should take precautions when working with vermiculite.